You know when you start putting together a puzzle and everything is working out just fine until you get to a section of the puzzle that just doesn't make sense? None of the pieces you try will fit and you feel overwhelmed with frustration. That's what's happening in my life right now. God gave me all the pieces. I don't have a picture of the finished product, but God does. I only have a pile of pieces that are slowly being put together. The picture started to come together and everything was making sense. It was beautiful, but then something terrible happened and I'm lost. I made it to a section of the puzzle that just doesn't make sense. None of the pieces I try will fit. I searched for all the right pieces with the same color, but none of them are the right shape. Not one piece will fit. How can this picture be completed if none of the pieces I try will work? How will I ever get to see the finished product? You see, maybe none of the pieces are fitting because they're all the wrong pieces. Maybe the piece that fits is a different color because this part of the puzzle begins a whole new image in the finished picture. But how would I know if I'm so focused on which piece would make sense? I don't know what the finished picture looks like, so how could I know what comes next? That's the thing, I'm not supposed to. God knows. It's not my job to figure out which pieces fit next. It's not my job to put it all together, that's God's job. And yes, it's a whole lot easier said than done, but you're never gonna get to see the finished product if you keep trying to do it yourself. Stop trying to put all the pieces together. Stop trying to figure it out. Get out of the way and let God put the pieces together. He may not do it immediately. Maybe he still has another section of the puzzle to complete before he begins working on that new section. Trust God. He knows what he's doing. He knows what the finished product looks like. And he will finish it. God finishes what he starts. Always.
Well, you're not what I was looking for, but your arms were open at my door, and you taught me what a life is for, to see that ordinary isn't. Light me up again. Light me up again. And I wanna keep this all night. And I want to see.
A friend once told me, moving on doesn't mean you have to forget.
We don't have a place to do it in.
I've learned so much from my trials, and although it sucked going through them, I wouldn't rid of them if I could. The Bible says to rejoice, to consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds. So now, instead of asking God to pull me out of the fire, I'm asking him to meet me in the flames. My room's a mess. Guess what day it is?
Prom.
It's prom day. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited.
She's not going, but she's excited too.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Are you excited about prom?
Yes, I am.
What is your favorite part about prom?
I've never been to one.
So far.
Probably dancing, because I love to dance.
You love to dance.
I love to dance, yeah.
You love to. Okay. Prom day.
We're on our way to see Sophia and get ready with her.
Would it be funny
And then-
it would be funny if a kid had a mullet.
Is there anything you want to say?
What am I doing?
I look really silly right now. All right, here we go. What's your name?
What's my name? Oh, Sophia. My name's Sophia Grigg. That's my last name. How old are you? 16? Yeah.
I love how you're questioning all your personal questions.
Because I can't think. Third coffee cup. It's hard.
What would you like the people watching the show to know about you?
Oh wait, let me think. I love Jesus. I can't think of anything else. I don't have anything else going on.
What's your favorite color?
It depends. For a long time it was red, and then a long time it was blue, a long time it was yellow.
Oh my gosh, yellow's the best color.
Yellow is a really cute color. And then a long time it was, wait, I think those are the only, a long time I was like one of those stupid people that was like, my favorite color is clear. Doesn't make any sense. Or someone who's like, my favorite color is the rainbow. Like, what are you talking about? Color of the rainbow? That was stupid. Anyway, I had blonde hair when I was younger. It's true. And
You're not writing a book about your life story.
wait,
What do you think of Journey so far?
I think it's so great, and I cried. And it's such a journey. You get it? I think it's so great, and y'all are so. I'm kidding. Y'all are so fortunate to be watching this, cause it's. Yeah. Anyway, this is me. My name is Sophia.
Make a closing.
Okay, yeah, hi. No, bye. My name is Sophia, and oh, she hit her head. And my name is Sophia, and I have a green prom dress. I don't know, I can't do anything. And I don't really like the color green, but I was like, maybe I should get a green prom dress because nobody likes the color.
Give me a simple closing.
My name is Sophia, and I was named after Sophie Scholl, and she was this person from Nazi Germany who made a resistance group called the White Rose Society, and she got
There you go. That's Sophia. Have a nice
She
day.
got beheaded by Hitler. It's true. Look it up.
Yes. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh, the sun. We're on our way to prom. I guess.
Renegade by nature, child of the wild, wrestling
I did it too.
Prom is finally here. This is definitely a part of my journey that I'll never forget.
The future Sienna, hello!
I am just so thankful for this day, and I wish it wouldn't come to an end.
10:04.
when thunder.
If you couldn't tell, I had a great time. My anxiety didn't keep me from being myself, and I mean my goofy, crazy, jump all over the place kind of self. And that definitely made it one night to remember. Hopefully this means that from now on, my anxiety won't hold me back from living life to the fullest.
Hi guys, my name's Sophia, and right now I don't It's over! It's over! Oh my gosh!
Okay, just got back from prom, and oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Okay, I'll get back to you guys later. Let me tell you something. Living with misophonia is really tough. I never got the chance in the first episode to really explain the misophonia. But since I uploaded that episode, I've talked to a misophonia specialist and some other doctors, and I have more information that I can share with you now. My case is really unique. Misophonia, it's a thing where certain sounds trigger you emotionally, and it causes this uncontrollable anger and sadness and all these emotions. And it's so overwhelming, you really can't control it. It's so hard. But I was getting physical pain along with it, and that, the misophonia specialist told us that pain isn't an actual symptom of misophonia. And she said that she's talked to people who have had the same pain I have. And it's not very common, at least not that the Misophonia Association knows much of, because not a lot of people like to talk about it. This pain is an uncomfortable subject, which I may not cover right now because I don't really know how to. It is absolutely exhausting. I get pain all the way down my legs and my thighs and in my feet, and it just feels like constantly throughout the day, I don't know, I just feel tired. I just want to rest. I just want to lay down because it hurts too much to be up, and taking in all those sounds and feeling that, it's awful. And you can understand why a lot of people don't like to share it, because it's not a comfortable subject and it's quite embarrassing. I often wonder, how am I going to have a family like this? But the only thing I can say to that is God has a plan. I don't know what it is yet, but He has one, and I just have to trust Him, because He wants what's best for me and for everyone who's dealing with this situation, and those who are not dealing with the situation too. He wants what's best for you. But it's really hard to see that when you're in the middle of it. It hurts a lot. And it's hard too, because a lot of people don't understand it. So when you tell them, I have this disorder, and you try to explain to them, it just either blows right over, or they think you're over dramatic. I've been called over dramatic by people who I thought were friends, and then when I needed it, they didn't really have my back. So yeah, it's not easy. It's really hard. I don't really know what else to say. If there is anyone that comes across this show who does have misophonia, and maybe even the unique case that I have, I just want you to know you are not alone. It sucks. I mean, I don't even have words to describe it. Sometimes I'd much rather be deaf than have this. That would suck though, because I absolutely love music and dance, and but one thing I do know is that God has a purpose for this, and I don't know what that purpose is yet. Maybe it's to help others who have it. Maybe it's to humble myself. Maybe it's both. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I'll keep you updated, but yeah. So, I told you that I would tell you how prom was. I don't know what to say.
What are you telling them about?
Prom.
How about start out? Okay, prom was great.
You weren't
And
there!
What was great about it was...
She was just like stalking you the entire
You weren't there.
Yeah, I was like under the
She was in the
first layer of
bathroom.
your dress.
Alright, so prom was great. For once, my anxiety did not get the best of me, so I was able to be my normal, weird, goofy self. It was great.
And then somebody.
Yeah, people thought I was insane. Oh, wait, when I was pushed into someone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I'm already tired. It's like almost the end of the night, and I'm like super loopy already. And then somebody, comments if you know who you are, pushed me into someone to dance with him. That was terrifying. I screamed for like a full minute in his face because he was tall and I was not expecting that. No, but it was great. I danced with like 3 people. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty great. I didn't have anxiety. I've been doing a lot better with that. I think like I still have all the physical pain and that's been pretty bad, but the anxiety has gotten a lot better. So I was able to go and I wasn't afraid to be myself and it was pretty good. I was really goofy. When I get tired, I get really loopy and weird. I start screaming and I start doing a lot of weird things. But it was a lot of fun. I wish it never ended. I danced a lot. I don't know, it was great. So I want to share something with you that was shared with me by a pretty cool teacher a few months back. Shout out to Mrs. Peterson from GFA. When you were younger, or maybe even at the age you are at now, did you ever try to guess what was inside those pretty wrapped boxes sitting underneath the Christmas tree? Maybe you picked it up and shook it to try to hear what was inside. Maybe you even tore a little piece of the wrapping paper to get a peek. I don't know. But the more you messed with the gift before it was time to be opened, the more torn and damaged the gift would be at the end. Do you know where I'm getting with this? I mean, you probably don't, but listen, your heart isn't meant to be played with, touched, or given away just at any time. God has a someone for you, and he will place that person in your life when he says it is time. Your heart is supposed to be a beautiful gift for your future spouse. You don't want to damage it because you were just too impatient. The more you bounce around between different people, testing each to see which may be the one or what you like and what you don't like, you're just tearing and damaging the gift meant for your future spouse. Don't worry about trying to figure out who it is yet. God already knows. So instead of trying to do it all on your own, how about instead you work on preparing yourself to be the person your spouse needs, working on your relationship with God first. And I promise he will show you who your spouse is in his timing. And remember, his timing is always perfect. He's not going to give you something too early or too late. He has a perfect time. So that's all I wanted to share with you.
All I want is to be loved. All I want is to be seen. All I want is just to have you. Have your heart reside with me.
Anxiety really sucks. It keeps you from doing the things you love or even from expressing your feelings to the people you love. It hides you away from the world, yet it can't protect you. If anything, it just hurts you more.
So I wrote this song 'cause I'm not good with words, but I know we can make this work. You have
In my personal experience, anxiety causes me to shut down in pleasant situations. Whether that's talking to someone I care about or doing an activity I enjoy. I feel like I need to hide. I feel like I can't be myself. Anxiety can take over your life if you let it. Anxiety will eat you alive if you allow it to. Anxiety will destroy relationships. Anxiety will bring you down.
Anxiety is scary.
Anxiety is a cage, a prison, a trap.
Anxiety is a monster.
Anxiety is exhausting.
Anxiety is controlling.
Anxiety is damaging.
Anxiety is torture.
Anxiety is a burden. It's harmful.
It's painful.
It's heartbreaking.
Anxiety is heavy.
You know what? I'm so tired of letting my anxiety take over. If you're watching this, I want you to go outside right now and scream this with me. Anxiety can't hold me down. Anxiety can't hold me down. Anxiety can't hold me down. Anxiety can't bring me down. Anxiety can't hold me down.
Anxiety can't hold me down!
I declare in the name of Jesus, anxiety cannot hold me down.
One day we could just share a home. We can travel far, see the unknown. Oh, all you want, whatever.
Well,
you want.
here goes to a new season. One where we won't let anxiety hold us down any longer.
The world is ours. Won't you lend your heart?
What's your life's biggest struggle?
Patience and trust. Definitely patience and trust. What about you?
More trust.
If I ever find my way, I wonder if my life could really change at all. All this earth, could all that is lost ever be found? Could a garden come up from this ground at all? You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of us. All around, hope is springing up from this old ground. Out of chaos, life is being found in you. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of us. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of You make me new. You are making me new.
All I could do was ask God,
Why? Sorry, there was a crow that just walked in here, saw me, gasped, and flew away. Anyway. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. He made those, but they're, what on earth is he doing?
Whatever. And so I touched everything and I got poison ivy.
I don't want to be nice to it. You're gonna why am I the human shield?
Somebody once told me the world. That was kind of funny. I love crows. I love birds, but I really like crows. They're really smart. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.